Hey, I'm Rob Dougherty, creator of Epic Card Game, and I'm here to talk to you about the Tyrants expansion for Epic. The Tyrants expansion comes with 4 different packs. The packs are non-random, so if you buy a pack, you'll know exactly what cards are inside. They're listed on the back of the pack. And I'm going to show you the cards from the Raxxa's Revenge pack. Now, as you notice, the pack is red because Raxxa is red, but the cards inside will actually be a mix of colors. So you'll get 3 cards of each color in the game. So the first card when you open the pack is Raxxa Demon Tyrant. Now, all the Tyrants are awesome, and Raxxa is no exception. When Raxxa comes into play, he has a loyalty ability. So if you can reveal 2 red cards from your hand, he's going to do 2 damage to each of your opponent's champions. Now this is awesome for sweeping their human tokens or wolf tokens off the table or killing some really annoying small defense champion. It also can be used to deal finishing damage. So maybe you attack with a big guy, they block with something that kills it and lives. This 2 damage might be the finishing damage you need to finish them off. Also, when he comes into play, he has a tribute ability. So even if you don't have the 2 red cards in your hand, when he comes into play, he's going to give you 2 demon tokens. And better yet, he makes all your demon tokens +2/+2. So instead of 4 4s, your demon tokens are now 6 6s. So this guy is a real beast. Next in the pack is Raxxa's Displeasure. Now this goes along with a demon-themed deck, so maybe you're playing Constructed or you're drafting and you want to work with demons. The way this card works, you can play it on your opponent's turn to draw 2 cards, or you can play it on your turn to break all non-demon champions. So obviously, if your team is all demons, this is going to work out pretty well for you. The next card in the pack, going along with the demon theme, is the Spawning Demon. This is a free card, and so you don't need your gold to play it. It's a 4/4, so the same size as a demon token, but when you play an evil card, this has an ally ability. So if you play an evil card that costs a gold coin, this is going to give you a demon token into play. So you can quickly grow a demon army if you've got one of this guy out. And if you have multiple, things get pretty crazy pretty quick. Now we're on to my favorite color. We got some green cards here. So Smash and Burn, this card is super cool. So when you play Smash and Burn, it's going to give +5/+5 to a champion. So this could allow you to win a combat with one of your guys. Surprise, my guy's bigger. But in addition, you draw 2 cards. So you're getting +5/+5 to your champion for the turn and drawing 2 cards. And this card has a ally ability that works from the discard pile. So you've gotten your smash in, you got your +5/+5. Now later, if you play a green card that costs a coin, the ally ability is going to trigger. You can banish this card and then do 6 damage to target champion. So you got your +5/+5, you've drawn 2 cards, and then later you're going to get to do 6 damage to something. So this thing's pretty awesome. Next is Fire Spirit. So he's big, he's green, he draws you a card when he comes into play, and he's got an awesome ally ability to do damage to champions, so he can help you control your opponent's smaller champions while you're continuing to play those green beasts. Next we have Feeding Frenzy. Now this is a free card, and you can pay a coin when you play it to draw 2 cards if you want, or you can use its primary ability to break a champion that was damaged that turn. Now that ability only works if it's your turn, so on your opponent's turn, the only thing you can do with it is play it to draw 2 cards. But on your turn, let's say you played a Flash Fire, did 2 damage to all champions, and you swept away their small stuff, but they got a big guy left on the table. You can use this to take down that big damaged champion. Now we're on to the Sage cards. Blue, we've got Fumble here. Fumble is I love having a card like this when I'm drafting. This gives a champion -10 offense, and it's free. So when your opponent's coming in with an unexpected attacker, they might be finishing off one of your guys or killing you. You can play this, give their guy -10 offense, and you also get to recycle. So you can take any 2 cards out of your discard pile, banish them, and draw a replacement card, so it can reduce the size of an attacker massively, or one of their blockers, and it also can draw you a card with that recycle ability. So that one's really nice. This card I think is my favorite piece of artwork in the set. Knight of Shadows. He's also a beast in card advantage. When you play this guy, you're going to draw a card and your opponent's going to discard a card. Actually, not just your one opponent. If you're playing multiplayer, each of your opponents has to discard a card. Plus, this guy's unblockable. So when you swing in with him on your turn, they're not going to be able to put a guy in front of it. So he's a lot of guaranteed damage unless they can kill him off. Finally, in Sage, we have the Temporal Enforcer. She has Ambush, so you can play her on your opponent's turn. Also unblockable. So being able to play a card on your opponent's turn that has unblockable, that can really set up a nice attack for the following turn. Also, if you've got the loyalty with this, you can reveal 2 Sage cards. You're going to be able to take a champion and return it to its owner's hand. So this is some nice bounce, can be really great tempo control, and in addition, she's got a sweet ally ability. When you play a Sage card that costs a gold coin, you're going to be able to return a free champion from play to its owner's hand. Now this will kill off a token, because tokens, when they return to the player's hand, they go back to the token pile. So you can use it to kill tokens, you can use it to get your opponent's stuff off the table, or maybe you're blocking with your free champion, and then you play a Sage card, return your free guy who would have died in combat to your hand, their thing still blocks. So a lot of cool tricks you can do with the Temporal Enforcer. Finally, we're on to the good cards. There's a lot of neat human token themes in Tyrants, and Forced Exile is a good example of that. Forced Exile will banish a champion, and the player whose turn it is gets 2 human tokens. So if you play this on your turn, you can take one of their guys off the table, put it on the bottom of their deck, you get 2 humans into play, and there's lots of cool cards that synergize with your human tokens, like, for example, Revolt. Revolt is a free card. It gives you a human token with Blitz when you play it, and it gives all your good champions +2 offense. And if you've got a swarm of human tokens, that can be a whole lot of damage. And of course, you can pay gold and use its alternate ability to draw 2 cards. And our final yellow card in the pack is Urgent Messengers. This is another great card advantage card. When you play Urgent Messengers, you put 2 human tokens into play and you draw 2 cards. So it gives you a couple quick blockers or a couple humans to add to your swarm while restocking your hand. So Urgent Messengers, really, really cool card. And then the last card in the pack is a double-sided token. Mechanically, this is the same as the tokens that came in the base game, but we've got sweet new art on this. So you can see there's the demon side and there's the human side. So you've got your demon token to go with those demon token generators, and your human token to go with your human token generators. And then the other packs will have alternate art zombie wolf tokens as well. So that is Raxxa's Revenge. Super cool pack. Check it out.